What's going on, champs? Welcome back to Coach Von Talk Show. So today, woo! So check it out, man. Today we're gonna be talking about the matchup, man. This great matchup, Plant versus Benavidez, right? So we're gonna talk about it, man, because that's a great match right there. I mean, great match in the sense that these two have been having back and forth. They've been going back at it, back and forth. They've been calling each other out. Actually, Benavidez, I think, have been calling out more. They already had like some run-ins. I know Plant had like some type of run-in with Benavidez's brother, younger brother or older brother. I'm not sure. Anyways, but yeah, man, these two are gonna go at it. I believe it's gonna be they said early next year. So what that be? That's like March. I'm saying they said March. So it's gonna be like it's March. It's gonna go down. Um, so you have these two styles, right? You have Benavidez, who's a great volume puncher, um, powerful. He's a dog, man. He's a fan favorite. He likes to put pressure, and that's pretty much his style. He'll pretty much break you down and chop you up, pretty much. And of course, you got Plant, who boxes. Obviously, he's a great boxer. Actually, if you ask me, he's a great boxer. Has good boxing IQ. Utilizes the ring good. May not have much pop, right? But that's what we think, right? Because if you look at the last fight with Anthony Durrell, I mean, in the ninth round, man, that was a beautiful shot, man. He set on that punch, he set it up nice, and we seen what happened. It's funny because Benavidez fought him too, and it's funny because they both had the win in the ninth round. Benavidez actually got I think, I mean, he caused a cut. It was a cut. I'm not sure if it was a headbutt or a punch. Might have been a punch, but I know either the commission or the corner stopped the fight. Um, versus with Plant, there was no stopping the fight because he pretty much knocked him out. So yeah, it was surprisingly right because I mean they both coming off wins. So that's good. They're in the momentum. Um, and a lot of people got Benavidez winning just because he's a dog. You know what I'm saying? And they say that. Well, you already know what they say. Pressure bust pipes. So, excuse me. They don't think that Plant is gonna with all that pressure. All that pressure that Benavidez brings. Now it just depends, right? We saw it with we saw Plant force with pressure, but in the last couple of rounds, I mean, Canelo stopped him in the 12th round, no, 11th round, in the 11th round. So I mean, he was doing pretty good. He was doing pretty good. Utilizing his jab, moving, lateral movement, using the ring. Um, Obviously, that's how I think Benavidez is gonna fight him. The only thing Benavidez with him is that he cuts the ring very well. So him cutting the ring very well is gonna force Plant to fight with him, and obviously that's what Plant want. I mean, Benavidez wants. So that's gonna be, what I mean, it's gonna be a good fight. I'm excited, man. I'm really excited about these two, fighting because they're both great fighters to me. You know what I'm saying? If you ask me, they're both great fighters. Matter of fact, Benavidez is the youngest. He holds the record of the youngest super middleweight in history. At 21, he became a super middleweight champion. So congrats to him. Because at 21, man, that's a heck of achievement. You know what I'm saying? At 21, man. So he's ranked by BoxRec at number two. I mean, I'm sorry, number four. And the Ring magazine, he's ranked as number two. Canelo's number one. You know what I mean? But he's ranked number two. So that's awesome. I know Plant is ranked number 8, I believe, in BoxRec. So obviously, you know what I'm saying. Benavidez is up there. Um, but it's crazy because Styles, man, Styles, and this is what it says: Styles make fights, right? Because we'll see. I mean, we'll see what happens during the fight, but it's gonna be a good fight, that's for sure, man. I think if you ask me, it just really depends. It's a great fight, you know what I mean? But I want to say I got Plant, man. I got Plant. Out boxing him and taking like a decision, unless he doesn't get stopped. I was speaking to these coaches, and they think that he pretty much gonna get destroyed, man. He's gonna get destroyed. So they think that he's not gonna pass 6 rounds. They think he's not gonna pass 6 rounds. Even 5 rounds. So I got the confidence that he's gonna pass 6 rounds, man. You know what I mean? But I do think that in the later rounds, in the deep waters, is where it's gonna get tough. Um, because like I said, Benavidez is a body puncher. You know what I'm saying? Good power comes forward. So that's an aggressive fighter, man. And usually that's that style that usually you have the pressure fighter who keeps coming forward, takes a few punches. The boxer, boxing them beautifully using lateral movement, ring generalship, but that power eventually starts wearing you down, and eventually, stoppage or get stopped by the referee, or so on and so forth. So we'll see how this plays out, right? Because it's a tough fight. Now they both fought a good competition. I kind of want to say Plan fought a little bit better, but if you look at who they fought, I think maybe if you just add Canelo on Plant's roster, you know what I mean, that he edges Benavidez on the competition, slightly, you know what I mean, not much. But in overall, man, it's gonna be a fantastic fight. I can't wait, man. I can't wait to uh, to see this fight, man. It's gonna be great. I want to see what you guys think about this fight and who you guys got winning. Um, you know, a lot of people got Benavidez winning. From what I've asked, a lot of people got him winning. Just because what I said, he's an aggressive fighter. They feel like when that pressure comes, Plant is not gonna be able to handle it because he's gonna fold with that pressure. It's what I've heard a lot. I think even the great coach Abel Sanchez, who I just met last week in California, he was in Montebello, a Hollywood card, and yeah, man, I chopped it up with him a little bit. It was pretty cool actually meeting him. Very very cool guy. And I was reading that he feels that Plant doesn't have what it takes to beat Benavidez. So it's gonna be one of those, man. It's gonna be one of those that they got a lot of, they got they got a lot of people. I mean, a lot of people got Benavidez winning, and like I said, it is because of that. We all know that somebody that doesn't have pop, or I should not say pop. I should say knockout power, because believe it or not, everybody at that elite level has power, man. And I actually heard that from Chris Algeria, I think is his last name. I can't really pronounce it, but you know who I'm talking about. Actually, in an interview, he said it. He said pretty much they asked him, uh, who has pop, who doesn't, blah blah. And he was like, "Listen, man, everybody at an elite level has pop. You know what I mean? Like everybody has pop. It's just some don't have that knockout power. You know what I mean? But it seems like Benavidez does. You know what I mean? It seems like he does, man. He has that knockout power. So yeah. So that's why they got him winning over Plant. But yeah, it's gonna be a wonderful fight. And big ups to Benavidez. You know why, man? Because I just seen a picture of him when he was younger, and he was a chubby kid. He was a chubby kid, man. That's crazy. If you see this picture, you would never thought. I mean, you see this kid in the gym, you probably would never think this kid was gonna be. Matter of fact, not even be a world champion, a two-time world champion, and not only that, he was gonna be the youngest to hold the record of becoming a super middleweight champion at 21. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, big ups to Benavidez. That's dope, man. That's an accomplishment, and he's so young too. He's extremely young. So I mean, Caleb is not that old either. I believe he's 30. So um, but the most important thing is that they signed the contract, right? And they both agree, and it's on, man. So yeah, man, I'm curious to see what you guys think, who you guys got winning. Drop the comments, man, and let me know. And yeah, because it's gonna be a great fight. And like I said, if you ask me, I got Plant, and I guess it's because I like his style. I like his style. You know what I'm saying? I like boxers. Anybody that knows me knows that I like boxing. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you know what I'm saying. You got to be aggressive. But it is boxing, right? It's hit and not get hit. And he utilizes the ring very well. Like, good movement. Um, Probably lacks on that knockout power that we were talking about before. But look what he did to Darrell. So you know what I'm saying. It's like what they say in boxing. Anything can happen. A punch can change the whole fight around. So, but yeah, I'm excited, man. So I know you guys are excited as well. So I just can't wait to this fight, man. For real, it's gonna be a great, great fight. And like I said, I got Caleb, winning VI decision. We'll see, right? We'll see what happens because, like I said, it's gonna be a tough fight, man. It's gonna be a tough fight for Caleb. But if he pulls it off, man, that would be dope, man. That would be dope. And his story too, man. Caleb's story is a hell of a story, man. They both got great stories. You know what I mean? Which is dope. Caleb actually, his mother died. I believe his daughter died as well. So, so it's crazy, man. That's very sad, and it's a dope story. You know what I mean? Um, to come from all that and become a world champion, he did. So yeah, man, it's big ups to Plan as well, man, because definitely, man, it's tough. It's tough. But yeah, man, he's a former world champ as well, man. So both of them, man, it's gonna be a fantastic fight, and I just can't wait, man. To be honest, I'm excited, man. So what I mean, just drop your comments, tell me what you guys think about it, and yeah, man, we'll keep talking about boxing, man. We'll keep doing all these shows and keep the Coach Ron Talk Show going on, man. Anyways, man, I appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody supporting, watching, subscribing, sharing, all that good stuff, man. All right, champs. Peace.